Welcome back to the Life of the Party, our online segment. So the Life of the Party, we do our Person of the Week. Paul, you want to kick us off here?
Mine actually comes from the Eagle, ironically, from the rant section, which is, sometimes it's fun to read them. But this one guy, on Friday, caused a bit of controversy. He says here, "Why does every girl on campus have small boobs? Did y'alls have to fill a cup size application when you applied to this school? And did they then reject every C cup and above?" And obviously, as you might imagine, the reaction has been hilarious. So everybody is obviously every girl goes on Eagle rants and and says all these funny things. Here, let me find some for you. The boob size doesn't make a difference, but penis size does, all that stuff. And, it's only as good.
Oh, God.
I love my small boobs. This one girl talked about...
She was in high school, had a breast reduction.
Yeah, this one girl was in high school, she talked about getting a breast reduction. I'm very comfortable with the way I look with my small boobs because I was having back problems before. So, I mean, this is really, really funny. Somebody like that, right, going on Eagle rants and making some stupid comment about, breast size, right? Which, I actually agree with, but whatever. Then he gets reamed out online. It's just really funny.
All right.
Really funny.
Thanks, Paul.
Wow.
And Josh?
Well, since you went with, sexist comments, I'm dealing with perhaps racist comments. I wouldn't consider it racist, but a two-time Teacher of the Year from Arlington is apparently now fighting to keep her job because she told a Hispanic student to go back to Mexico. Now, a little context, though, first. I think this would be important to understand. According to public documents, this student had a history of disruptive behavior, and apparently the student asked for a form in Spanish and said, "Hey, I'm a Mexican, give me a form in Spanish." So then she said, this teacher, whose name is Shirley Bunn of Barnett Junior High School, she said, "Go back to Mexico." So now, apparently, the political correct administrator just put her on leave, and essentially they're considering terminating her employment. I think that's ridiculous. I mean, it's not like she was repeatedly going after this student, calling him, using racial slurs. He was provoking her, and
but
the thing is,
the words "go back to Mexico."
No, it's going to come off really poorly, and they're going to get a lot of phone calls if they don't. I mean, the administration has no choice but to try to terminate. I don't think that's going to happen because the union is obviously you basically have to be sexually assaulting a student on a desk during school hours, in order to get fired. No, it's seriously true. I mean, I don't know the specific laws in Maryland, but it's extremely hard to fire, or Virginia. It's extremely hard to fire a tenured school teacher.
All right.
Especially one Teacher of the Year. So I think she'll stay, but probably for the wrong reasons.
Yeah. They won't have her teaching
because of the teacher.
Yeah, she won't be teaching English as a second language because she'd be yelling at the students the whole time.
Oh, all right. Now for my Life of the Party this week, it's got to go to Jeremy Lin. Guy's been making, $16,000 a game, been living on his brother's couch in New York. I mean, that's not bad, but the guy's never been a big NBAer. He's been cut from 2 teams, and now he's doing this. He's scoring the game-winning shot against the Raptors.
Tied at 87. Lin with the ball in his hands. Fans on their feet. 5, 4. Lin for the win. Got it.
And he's also beating the Mavs with a double-double. Now, I don't know anything about basketball. I never watch basketball. But I'm starting to actually watch it because of Jeremy Lin. And he's actually doing very well. And, it's great to see one of these kind of, underdog stories come up. And, it comes through. You feel like this happens every few years. But, it's going very well so far for him. And especially with the fact that he's from Harvard. It's just kind of like, how do you go to Harvard and end up being like a great player for the Knicks? Just makes no sense. But hey, you know what? More power to him.
The Knicks certainly needed him, and I think that he's helping a lot.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Absolutely.
But he's got to keep his turnovers down.
Where do you come from, Jeremy Lin?
He's got to keep his turnovers down.
Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot, and I hope you watch our show. Thank you.